first time in nearly a year, the Shield in action.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match of the 4-1 fall. Introducing first, Dean Ambrose, the Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins, and the Universal Champion Roman Reigns. The Shield!
Well, Commissioner Stephanie McMahon was here earlier tonight, and she made this match for the Shield to take on acting General Manager Baron Corbin and two partners of his choosing. In fact, the General Manager of Monday Night Raw, Kurt Angle, who's on vacation, actually sent out this tweet.
Yeah, he said this. Now, that's a Stephanie McMahon decision I can agree with. Time to watch Baron Corbin get his butt kicked by the Shield on Raw.
But
it's true.
The question on everybody's mind right now, including Roman Reigns, including Seth Rollins, is where is Dean Ambrose's head at? We saw at the top of the show tonight all of these rumors being spread, half-truth, maybe full truth. Yeah, more on that in just a moment. The question is, where's Roman Reigns' head? Because he knows that coming up on November 2nd, it is WWE Crown Jewel from King Fahad International Stadium in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, because that is when Roman Reigns will defend his Universal Championship against Braunstrowman and Brock Lesnar in a triple threat match. Is Ambrose on the same page as his Shield brothers? We'll find out. They take on Corbin, but who are Corbin's partners going to be? It happens all live next.
Woman on the planet, the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey will go toe-to-toe with the leader of the Riot Squad, Ruby Riott. Now, which one will come out on top less than a week away from their showdown in Melbourne, Australia? It all happens next week.
It's next week, but this week we've got the Shield in a six-man tag team matchup for the first time in nearly a year as they look to be on the same page as they head to WWE Super Showdown a week from Saturday in Melbourne, Australia, streaming live on the WWE Network. The Shield against Strowman, Ziggler, and McIntyre. I want to look once again at the image of Rollins, Reigns, and Ambrose. What's missing in this photo? Reigns has his Universal Championship. Rollins has the Intercontinental Championship. Dean Ambrose simply with a pair of lonely fists. And here is one of their opponents tonight, the acting General Manager of Monday Night Raw, Baron Corbin. The big mystery is, who has he chosen to join him in this match
Their
tonight?
opponents, first, acting General Manager, Baron Corbin.
Corbin wearing a confident smile on his face. Obviously has suitable partners for this contest.
Everybody, let's give it up for the Shield. Tonight is their first match back together on Monday Night Raw in over a year. But from the way things have been going, it might be their last. That's good. You're smiling now, but we all see the breakup coming. That's why half the roster was beating down my door to join my team. And with so many choices, I just had to go with the cream of the crop. My partners have been decimating the roster since they showed up on Monday Night Raw. Please welcome AOP.
Oh, man. Wow, what a decision by Baron Corbin. When you're headed into battle, you want the heaviest artillery you can get your hands on.
I think a lot of people have been waiting to see AOP step up to the Shield.
Well, they're getting it tonight. There's Akam on the left, Razor on the right, Drake Maverick, who is the general manager of 205 Live, but the manager of the Authors of Pain. What a formidable team for the Shield tonight. Authors of Pain and Baron Corbin. Well, obviously, the relationship with Drake Maverick continues to pay dividends. You don't think Drake had anything to do with negotiating with acting general manager Baron Corbin to get this deal done, do you? This is brilliant. This bodes very well for Baron Corbin's job and very poorly for the Shield. Yeah, the Authors of Pain, who weigh a combined 580 pounds, teaming with Baron Corbin here tonight. I gotta be honest with you, Razor and Akam look bigger and badder each and every time we see him step in the ring. He might be north of 600 at this point. Yeah, Razor goes 330, Akam 250. What a test for the Shield tonight. And wait a minute. Well, this cannot be good news. Braunstrowman, Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler with chairs in hand. This might end up being the worst night of the Shield's career.
Dean Ambrose might want a second guess.
Second guess, Ambrose might want to retire. Oh, guys, you remember what Dolph Ziggler said earlier tonight when Dolph told Ambrose that Strowman and Drew and himself would be out here to watch this matchup.
Just say give them the signal and they'll be out there to finish it.
So it's the Shield against the Authors of Pain and Baron Corbin for the first time in nearly a year. The Shield brothers together in this six-man tag team matchup. So Dean Ambrose will actually start things off tonight against Baron Corbin.
Gregg, you talk about Dean Ambrose and his lonely fits. I mean, this man's a Grand Slam champion. He's been there and he's done it all.
I don't disagree with you at all. Dean Ambrose's resume speaks for himself. My question is where his allegiance lies to the Shield. Dean Ambrose has been a Grand Slam champion on his own. Dolph Ziggler brought it forward earlier on SmackDown without Rollins. Covered here by Ambrose without Reigns. Ambrose can get business done on his own. We know that.
Well, remember, Dean Ambrose missed about 9 months due to an injury. A lot can happen in that time.
You talk about that staph infection and the surgeries he had to go through. That would change a man.
Drop toe hold takedown by Ambrose, looking to wrap up Corbin here. And Corey, we've talked about this. It has been a much different Dean Ambrose since he returned from his injury.
You're absolutely right, and I think the best person at the table to ask this question is Renee.
Tag.
Have any of the statements that have been brought forward tonight by McIntyre, by Ziggler, are these anything that you've heard out of the mouth of Dean Ambrose himself?
I've never...
Cover by Rollins, kick out.
I've never heard Dean Ambrose mutter any of the words that were said by Drew and Dolph tonight. But, like we said, there were some truths to what they spoke. Dean Ambrose was down and out. Did he hear from Seth and Roman the entire time? No, but I don't check his phone.
Meanwhile, Seth Rollins will now square off with Akam, the 6'2", 250-pounder from the Authors of Pain. Meanwhile, Corey, it was Seth Rollins earlier tonight who was trying to turn the tables and drive a wedge between McIntyre, Ziggler, and Strowman.
Well, Rollins didn't earn the nickname the Architect of the Shield for no reason. Rollins incredibly adept, cagey, knows how to play mind games when necessary. But I don't know if Rollins had the success he was looking for.
Ambrose made the tag.
It'll definitely be a better test for AOP than we've seen in the last couple of weeks.
Right. Razor is legal. And Rollins and Ambrose now feel the wrath of the Authors of Pain. This Razor is an incredible specimen. 6'4", 330 pounds from Albania. Very unique nickname as well, Corey.
The Albanian Psycho, self-professed. This is going to be a test, though. Razor has been around the world, competed in mixed martial arts, and right here in WWE, but has never been in the ring with the big dog.
Here's the big test.
Yeah, the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Razor showing no fear, nor is Reigns.
Reigns did not flinch after that barrage of words from Razor.
You're not going to keep your hands
Look at the power, though. Razor just sending Reigns into the corner, now driving shoulders into Reigns' midsection. And look at Razor teeing off on Roman Reigns. Here's a man who is as an MMA competitor, his fights didn't last longer than 30 seconds when he competed.
Roman Reigns in there being treated like a heavy bag for Razor.
And Roman, though, with an elbow to the nose and a big right hand by the big dog. Reigns! Not enough.
Reigns might need to warm up a little bit more.
Reigns knocks down Razor.
But look how quickly Razor is up. What the heck?
Reigns couldn't believe it. Tensions coming to a head. The Shield, AOP, and Corbin squaring off. And here we go.
Here's 6 ball.
The Shield holding their yard.
Only temporarily. And Rollins and Reigns need to figure out where Ambrose stands.
Right now it looks like unity amongst the Shield.
Yeah, and it also looks like unity amongst Strowman, McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler, who are making their way down to the ring.
It's very reminiscent of the night we found out about Plan B.
This thing may be about to explode, and the Shield's ready. But the distraction paid off. Corbin, authors of pain, attacking the Shield from behind.
The Hounds of Justice are essentially outnumbered right now.
Oh, and Ambrose and Rollins driven into the barricade. And Strowman and company got just what they wanted. Chokeslam backbreaker. Corbin to pin Reigns and put it away in a kick out. Can the Shield get back in this? This match continues live. Oh, look at this. Roman Reigns catching Baron Corbin. Reigns trying to fight back into this match. Samoa drop. It's the Shield against Corbin and Authors of Pain in six-man tag team action. Strowman, McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler are in the entranceway watching this match. A distraction by them allowed Corbin and Authors of Pain to take over before the commercial break.
This entire match was set up, ordered by Commissioner Stephanie McMahon at the top of the night. Baron Corbin's job could be in jeopardy if this doesn't turn out right.
Akam and Rollins now, legal men.
And talk about all the chaos that's happening, the distraction, because right now I see no cracks in the Shield.
Not yet, as Akam misses wildly. Step up enziguri by Rollins. Rollins is going to try a suplex, and Akam just countered.
Rollins should have known better. You're not going to move a mountain like that.
Oh, and you can stop it in its tracks like that. Rollins, blockbuster. Cover by the Kingslayer. Hook of the leg and a kick out. You heard the burn it down chants from the WWE fans here tonight in Denver. The Intercontinental Champion is fired up.
And Rollins is happy to oblige the WWE Universe here in Denver.
Hit right to the midsection. And then, wait a minute.
Drake Maverick. And allowing Baron Corbin to launch Rollins to the outside.
And Maverick, the manager of Authors of Pain, AOP. Tag.
The acting general manager of Monday Night Raw, now legal.
Desperately needs a win here tonight.
Rollins driven into the barricade.
I look at this as sort of a learning experience from Stephanie McMahon. Show a little tough love. Wants Baron to step up his game for the good of Monday Night Raw.
You see someone continually abuse their power. Someone's got to make some sense of it.
Rollins sent into the barricade. And now the AOP.
This is just a mugging.
Double team.
Drake Maverick cheering on his two behemoths.
This is Monday Night Raw. It is our main event. We are live tonight in Denver, Colorado. The Shield, for the first time in nearly a year, in six-man tag team action against Raw acting general manager Baron Corbin and his hand-picked team tonight, the AOP.
I just want to raise the question. Is it odd to anybody else that Dean Ambrose isn't jumping in to help Seth Rollins while Rollins is surrounded by three competitors?
I think you're making a mountain out of a molehill, Corey. Ambrose is just on the apron hoping to make a tag.
I don't know. I think Ziggler and McIntyre raised a lot of valid points, and the more I think about it, Ambrose could be not on the same page.
Braves, you know as good as anybody else, getting inside the mind of Dean Ambrose is a treacherous territory to step into.
Well, his mind is a labyrinth, to be sure.
Razor now. Look at
This Rollins skull clean off his neck.
Rollins trying to make it to a corner. Driven now. Doesn't want to be there. Tag made. Here comes Akam. Double team by AOP. Oh, and Rollins, this could be it. Is it enough to put the Shield away and a kick out? Can you imagine if the Shield loses this match tonight as they head into the huge six-man match at Super Showdown a week from Saturday against Strowman, Ziggler, and McIntyre?
I could imagine it, and I can also see Dean Ambrose realizing he's had enough of the Shield, knowing that Dean has had success on his own and wants to join forces with a more powerful trio.
Corey, we've seen no signs of that yet tonight.
None of it. We heard Dean Ambrose say before they've been through many battles but never lost a war, and that's just another case of what we're going to see here tonight, win or lose.
I've known Dean Ambrose for a lot of years, and he will tell you as much as anything. The Shield was formed out of necessity to burst onto the scene in WWE, to make an impact. That row has run its course. Loyalty has its time limits. Big time elbow.
Akam and company. Here comes Corbin. Baron Corbin, who really got taken down and out by Commissioner Stephanie McMahon at the start of Monday Night Raw tonight. Stephanie said that mistakes are tolerated in general manager
because it is not very often that than they have tonight.
I would love to argue with you on that, but that's a fact.
Oh, Roman knocked off the apron, and here comes Ambrose. And look at Corbin just mocking Dean Ambrose as the official looks to keep the peace.
Corbin's well aware of Ambrose's hothead temper.
Corbin also knows what Ambrose has gone through tonight. Oh, sling blade by Rollins, and trying to play on that fact. Monday Night Raw is live tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Pepsi Center, Denver, Colorado. This is our main event for the first time in nearly a year. The Shield and six-man tag team action against acting Raw General Manager Baron Corbin in the TV shows tonight, AOP.
What we just witnessed was wisdom beyond their years. Akam,
Reigns. Roman Reigns back into the fight. Razor as well. Drake Maverick, the AOP manager. Barking orders.
Roman Reigns just launched into the stairs.
And let's not forget who's sitting in the aisleway watching this, taking it all in. Braunstrowman, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre.
The Shield essentially find themselves in a prison of sorts between AOP, Corbin, and the three on the outside.
Shame.
The last chapter on Roman Reigns on the outside.
Roman and company loving this.
It is pure chaos right now.
Because those three meet the Shield in Australia a week from Saturday. Look at this. Rollins, though, looking to win this matchup. Can he pull it off? And a kickoff at 2.
Deep six.
Is it enough to end this match for the Shield? Cover by Corbin. Kick out.
Rollins essentially is on an island unto himself right now. We've seen Ambrose taken out of the equation. We saw Roman Reigns flattened by AOP on the outside.
And then we saw the deep six.
Baron Corbin nearly putting this one away. But Rollins somehow survives.
Baron Corbin's got to dig deep here again. Stephanie McMahon said he has no control. He's not a leader. He's got to prove himself here tonight to Stephanie McMahon.
Like I said, it's just great leadership by Stephanie McMahon, dangling a golden carrot for Baron Corbin to break the glass ceiling and become an even greater manager on Monday Night Raw.
Uh-oh, look at the look at this! Rollins creates some separation.
Super kick catches Akam, but can Rollins capitalize?
Just that workhorse mentality kicking in.
Rollins needs to find a fellow workhorse to tag in.
Tag Corbin. And does not allow Rollins to get to Dean Ambrose. Now here comes the lunatic French. Dean Ambrose goes right after Corbin. Is Ambrose Shield through and through?
Fists and boots of fury from Ambrose. Down goes Corbin.
Ambrose all fired up. Knee right to the midsection.
Baron Corbin's in a world of trouble right now.
Might have got under the skin of Dean Ambrose in a way that they don't wish to be.
Almost had him.
Inside cradle.
Is it enough to put Corbin away and a kick out at 2?
Ambrose lured Corbin in.
And Corbin out.
The acting general manager dispatched up for the moment. Akam and Razor, better look out.
Ambrose taking out all three men. Dean Ambrose doing it alone right now.
Ambrose headed up top.
And meanwhile, it's Akam.
Goodness.
Intercepting Ambrose. Rollins and Reigns have been taken out. Ambrose right now is going it alone.
Corbin was looking for end of days. Ambrose felt it coming. Here's the athleticism.
of Baron Corbin.
Ambrose didn't fall for it. Neck breaker. Now Ambrose is going to try to go to the top rope. Ambrose, down goes Corbin. Here's the cover under the leg. And the AOP break things up. Again, this is really a 3-on-1 right now against Ambrose with Rollins and Reigns out of the picture.
How impressive has the teamwork of AOP and Corbin been to this point?
There he is, the Superman punch.
Big time boot from Akam. Rollins back in the fray.
Akam over the top rope. Stop! Suicide dive!
Rollins like a man possessed.
Rollins is well into the other side.
God!
Ambrose slowly back to his feet. Can Corbin put him away? Kick to the midsection. Dirty deeds. Roman made the tag. Ambrose. Big dog gonna hunt. Spear. The Shield with the win.
Here are your winners, the Shield.
What an incredible match. Strowman, Ziggler, and McIntyre looking on. Get ready, guys. You got the Shield a week from Saturday at WWE Super Showdown, streaming live on the WWE Network.
Rollins and Reigns are celebrating inside the ring. Ambrose on the outside.
This is as seamless as the Shield's ever been. There's no cracks here, nothing to point out.
You would think Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins were the only people that mattered in the ring. The Universal Champion and the Intercontinental Champion. And Dean Ambrose is left out in the cold.
The moment of truth. The Shield, solid as ever.
Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns, this together. If there were any doubt.